forward to this. Ahoy Senor's got a little bit to beat. He's off in front. Here's the call.
Towton Novices chase, this Grade 2, over 3 miles, and towards fence number 1 they head with Ahoy Senor in front. Gets over safely. From in second place, the Irish challenger Noble Yates, and then Ashtown Lad, the black colours, nearer to the stands, and Sans Palais, the back marker, early. So a couple of circuits left ahead of them, and it's Ahoy Senor leading up by a couple of lengths over Ashtown Lad, who was well beaten by Ahoy Senor when they met earlier on in the campaign. Then in third at Noble Yates for trainer Emmett Mullins, that horse taking a bit of a hold, and Sans Palais, the 5-year-old, youngest in the field, over towards the inside for trainer Richard Bandy. Harry Bannister on board in the famous Tim Sider colours. So down the far side of the track they go. All eyes to be on the jumping of these 4. Going down the back with Ahoy Senor just hopping over that, narrowly ahead of Ashtown Lad on the outside, as they now are about to square up to the first of the real tests in this race. This is the open ditch, the first of 4 in the race. Good jump there from the leader. At the back end of the field, Noble Yates just reached for it somewhat, but Derek Fox was keen to make Ahoy Senor's mind up for him at the previous obstacle and at this. And again, he produces quite a prodigious leap to, in second place, Ashtown Lad, who all of a sudden is 3 to 4 lengths behind the Scottish challenger as they come over another. Sans Palais back in third, 3 out of 3 this season so far, following on from wins at Worcester, here at Wetherby, and also at Newbury, where he won the Mandarin Chase last time out in great style. Coming now to another open ditch. The back marker of the quartet to take it was Noble Yates, who's looking to bounce back to form, having been pulled up just 6 days ago in his latest outing. So turning left-handed and racing towards the completion of the first mile, the first third of the journey in this Grade 2 contest, which has been won by some wonderful horses over the years, the likes of Mr. Mulligan, when it first started back in 1996, Escarta Feig, Ollie McGurn, Weird Al, Black Lion, Ballyoptic are the notable winners of the Towton, and Ahoy Senor leads them down the home straight, only narrowly, from Ashtown Lad on the outside. Ashtown Lad for the double-seeking Skelton team. They landed pretty much together that time, the leading pair, with back in behind them Sans Palais, and a little wider out is Noble Yates. Over the 8th, Ahoy Senor just went out to the right over that one. Ashtown Lad was a little straighter as they race towards halfway. Fence number 9. The first 2 take it as 1. Sans Palais quite careful at it back in third. Noble Yates the back marker. So with ears pricked, Ahoy Senor up and over the fence, which in a further circuit of the track will be their last. The opening circuit without any great drama. All 4 still standing and all travelling well. Ahoy Senor, this Grade 1 winning hurdler, horse that won the Sefton at the Aintree Grand National meeting back last April, and arriving here off the back of his defeat in the Courto Star Novices Chase at Kempton over Christmas. Can he get back on track today in this Grade 2 affair? Ahoy Senor under Derek Fox for trainer Lucinda Russell, and Peter Scudamore within second position. Ashtown Lad, Sans Palais just easing a little closer, and still the back marker of the 4 is Noble Yates, but Noble Yates only around about 4 to 5 lengths maximum off the leader Ahoy Senor, who comes to the first fence over in the back straight, jumps it well from Ashtown Lad and Sans Palais. Noble Yates still at the rear, coming now to the penultimate open ditch in the race. Ahoy Senor over in front. Sans Palais along the inside of Ashtown Lad. They're disputing second and third now, around about 2 lengths behind the leader. And the back marker of the 4 continues to be Noble Yates as they head now towards the 6th fence from home. Ahoy Senor, the red and black colours, jumping pretty soundly going down the back. Ashtown Lad is on the left as we look on these pictures. Sans Palais towards the inside, with rider Harry Bannister just removing a set of goggles, and still Noble Yates looks on from last. 5 from home is the last of the open ditches. Ashtown Lad joins Ahoy Senor. Both jumped it well. Sompalais back in third and Noble Yates at the back marker. Left-handed they come out of the back straight. They have under 5 furlongs left to travel and 4 more left to jump in the William Hill Towton. And an absorbing couple of minutes ahead of us here with Ahoy Senor. Still leading the charge. He's always been either first or disputing it. Ashtown Lad up towards the outside. Still looking fairly menacing. Sompalais now just ever so gently being woken up in third. And a couple of lengths away in last is Noble Yates as they start down the home straight, the tempo lifting, and it's Ahoy Senor doing the lifting. Comes to 4 out, will be asked up, comes up beautifully, and that time Sompalais was rather caught out. Ashtown Lad still in second, under the whip now Sompalais, and the back marker Noble Yates. He has 3 from home, again good Ahoy Senor. It's Ahoy Senor clearing away now by 5 to 6 lengths, the other 3 all with plenty to do. Ahoy Senor, perhaps the danger's in front of him now. He's up and over the second last, big and bold, almost a little too bold, but he's still full of running here, this relentless galloper. Ahoy Senor, just the final fence to cross. He's over. Second place, quite close at the moment. Ashtown Lad is challenged on the run-in by Noble Yates. Sompalais well behind them in fourth. What an impressive day here for Ahoy Senor. He's back on track, and what a nice problem for Lucinda Russell to have now in which direction he takes going forward. Ahoy Senor wins the Towton from Noble Yates and Ashtown Lad, clearing away from Sompalais.
The Virgin Bet, Silly Isles, has been won by L'Impressive. Vinish Williams joins us now. What a performance.
Yeah, absolutely delighted, obviously. Yeah, really pleased. I must admit, I was kind of, I was a bit nervous for the expectation levels of making him odds on. You know, I was very impressed with Paul's horse. I know he fell at Newbury, but he was going so fast at that point that I don't think anything would have lived with him at that point. So, yeah, if he'd done a similar round of jumping as us, I think, you know, he would have been very tough to beat, but that wasn't the case.
And your horse, he's just so economical over his fences. And by the railway fences, he's got horses rated at high 130s, way out of their comfort zone, tailed off.
Yeah, no, it was, and it was, you know, it's great that they got some nice ground for us, you know, and you know, we could see a horse, you know, gallop and jump and show us his best.
From your Lady Rebecca's to your Towton Mills to Monmouth's winning Grand Nationals, the Grade 1s, they're hard to come by. Good horses are hard to come by. It's so special.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
In fact, it was this very race, which was my last Grade 1 winner.
Yeah.
Many years ago with Golden Goal.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's nice to come back here again.
I imagine Cheltenham you'll stay at this trip, will you? Obviously, he's in the 2.5 and the 3.
Yes. I mean, you'd only change, you know, successful distance if you've got, you know, particularly reason to do so. But yeah, I can't see us wanting to alter that because obviously he won't race again between now and then.
Does he stand out at home? It's been very, very good.
Well, he hasn't done a piece of work since before his first run, so you know you're not doing work where you're, you know, testing him and getting answers to a question like that.
But he's just seen him going around the parade ring before, and he looks such an unassuming character.
That's
very,
true. Yeah,
very,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and it's great for Charlie this year. You and him have teamed up. You've had a wonderful year.
Yeah, no, it's been brilliant and really thrilled for Charlie. Yeah, no, fantastic.
Yeah, you've got a top class horse. Well done.
Thank you so much.